Welcome to Cell Science. We are the exclusive sales agent for Invitrix Therapeutics, a licensed tissue bank that provides stem cells as a regenerative medicine company. We understand that the future is bright in stem cell research, and our mission is to assemble a team of highly qualified professionals under Dr. Alan Gavick. We want to bring an understanding and an education to the public, as well as the medical community, about misconceptions and the potential success of what stem cell therapy has to offer. We invite you to explore our site for more information, including all of our videos and interviews with our colleagues and our partners.
I became familiar with stem cells several years ago when I was working with the cardiac device company. We were doing research on being able to decrease the infective process on high-risk patients. The success was tremendous, and I was amazed at the potential applications of stem cell. We went on to work with vascular surgeons in the same area, and we saw the incredible abilities of stem cell and stem cell products. As technology has progressed, it's become very obvious that the most important component is going to be education. I've seen tremendous changes in people's lives, but what's important for us is to understand the educational component, because this is not just some magical thing that happens. There's a scientific component to it, and it's very important that the physicians and the patients alike recognize that there is a scientific component to it. I believe this is the medicine of the future, and the way that we are going to progress and move this scientific knowledge forward is by education. When I speak at physician conferences, there are several points that are really important for the physician to know. Number one, first and foremost, is the safety of this type of product being injected into the patient's body. We go over the complete science from A to Z. This is not a new product. It's been around the world for 15 years and has been in the United States for several years. So we will go over the complete safety mechanisms based on all of the research that's been done for 15 years in the science. Secondly, and also very important, are reasonable expectations. They have to be able to explain to their patients what are their expectations. What can their patients expect? This is very important so that you don't have people that are disappointed. So in the past, when stem cells really began, the largest component was safety, safety, safety. Is this product safe for the patient? Well, that conversation is now passé. It is no longer in the forefront because safety has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now what we deal with, not only with the physician level, but at the research level, is dosing, frequency, and mode. This is exactly what you do with any type of medication that you take. If you're a heart patient and you go to your heart doctor and he gives you a medication for blood pressure or whatever it may be, he doesn't write the prescription and you go away. No, you follow him back in a couple weeks or maybe 1 month, and he has a conversation with you. How are you feeling? They take your blood pressure, they see how it is. Oh, it's still a little high, we're going to increase the dosing a little bit. Oh, you've had a little weakness, we're going to decrease the dosing a little bit. What we're dealing with in stem cell is no different. What's the dose that's right for you? How often do we need to do this? If it actually helps a chronic condition that you have, and you have to take it every 3 months or every 6 months in order to maintain how good you are feeling, is that reasonable? And the other thing is mode. If it's just a particular joint that is sore in your body, do you just put it into the joint? Do you use it intravenously for a systemic condition? Or do you actually do like an epidural infusion? It's actually in the subarachnoid space, but most people understand an epidural. We call it an intrathecal infusion. How is it going to be? Dosing, frequency, and mode. The other thing that physicians need to know are protocols. disease processes are different. Give me somebody who has an autoimmune disease that was just diagnosed and is very, very early in the onset. We can handle this very quickly. Yet if we have somebody that has a long-standing condition, multiple sclerosis for 20 years, it's going to take more time. It makes sense if it's explained up front, but that's the whole thing about protocols. Every disease, what we've learned in the last couple of years here in the United States, but literally 15 years worldwide, is how do we alter these protocols? And that's really the focus of what we do now, is dosing frequency and mode, and how we change them for each disease process.